That.
Yeah.
Sorry, anybody listening, if you don't know, we have an African-American producer, so he figures playing... If you're going to play some Temptations, I mean, they're my favorite band in life to begin with. Do you have, whatever. That's my favorite band.
Do you have Henry VIII? I Am.
That song was playing in the car last night. Anyhow, welcome to My Wife Hates Me, the radio show. Give us a call, 866-969-1969.
Podcast with the exact same name.
Bonnie, can I do this before?
So it gets complicated.
I got you.
Can you let me do this without cutting me off?
Oh, yeah,
once.
Sorry.
Fucking once, not cut me off.
It's in our wedding vows.
866-969. We're going to have some great guests tonight. Now you're mad at me?
Not these ones. There's ones coming in after you guys.
This Friday, I'll be at the Stanhope House in New Jersey this Friday. And next weekend, I'll be in Rhode Island at the Comedy Connection, Thanksgiving weekend, Friday and Saturday. Okay, and then December 4th and 5th, Treehouse Comedy with Florentine. Go to Treehouse Comedy. That's my plugs. Bonnie, do you have any plugs real quick?
I'll figure it out later. I'll do my plugs later.
You'll do your plugs later? Okay.
I'll do them mid-show. I'll just sneak them in. You won't even know what's happening.
Well, okay.
That's how good it'll be.
Tonight, God, we have so much going. We just pulled up. So there's a lot of anxiety running through our bodies. We ran in.
We did not just pull up. We had plenty of time.
You
were talking to
Norton.
Station director, whatever his position exactly.
Don Wickland.
The only man that ever wears a suit coat.
With cowboy
boots. It's like a cliche. If you were going to do a show about a station manager and you would put him in a suit jacket and cowboy boots. Anywho, you were talking to him. That's what I think got you anxiety.
Well, it did because I don't want to get involved with my whole CD situation here because he said he'd take care of it. And, whatever. So I talked to him. Anyhow, we're lucky. We have Wayne Federman in who has a new CD out.
It's his debut.
It's his debut?
It's his CD debut, right?
Yes, it is. 100%
Wayne's
correct.
A hilarious comic. I've known him for years, and he's got... I don't know why this would be the first time you would put out a CD.
Well, I don't know either.
Okay.
But I guess I should know that. But it's a 3. Tell your husband about it.
There's 3
discs.
Thank you.
It's 3 hours of comedy?
Not 3 hours.
Listen, it's from the very beginning of his career. Not everything you've recorded, but best of for the last 20 years?
No, over 30 years.
Over fucking 30 years.
The first bit is from. I literally took vintage recordings and current recordings, and from all the decades I've been doing comedy. So the first bit is from 1984, about the '84 Olympics, recorded at the comic strip.
I love this idea. It's so good.
And then I just go through my whole... So some of the stuff is going to be dated, but you get to see the evolution of a comedian over a little over a couple hours. The last bit was recorded in 2015, an iPhone bit.
You now have to take this and make it into an actual documentary that you could see.
Maybe, but it's hard to get right sometimes to that footage. But
you're stopping yourself. You see that?
No.
You're not the producer. You're the creator.
I gotcha.
You take the idea and then you tell them what you want.
Well, we worked with Wayne in
The Chronicles of Federman.
It's called The
Sorry
Chronicles
to cut
of
you
Federman.
off, but
show them the album. Show them the album.
Okay.
Read some of the things on the back. Read some of the venues it's recorded at.
I will do that, but I decide what we do here. I got to get my
He doesn't like to be told what to do.
Of course, I love it.
Take it from me.
Well, we worked with Wayne in L.A. the last time we were there.
Yeah.
And we should play some clips, can we?
You can if you want. I don't want to make the whole show about this album.
Neither do I.
I want to hear a couple of clips, though.
Okay, but here's the thing. When
we have a producer that knows what he's doing, he'd be in here right now getting the CD and going.
I don't know if Wayne wants to open this.
Oh,
you can.
You're on the phone. Who gives a shit about the callers?
Okay, but when we worked with Wayne at the Improv the last time, I didn't know you were a piano player, which is my favorite instrument. One of them.
It's the greatest instrument ever.
Sorry, guys.
Besides guitar, we'll get to you guys in one. Within 2 seconds, we'll be to you. And when you play, I mean, it was just a great. You were very funny. But here's what I want to say. I saw you the other night on TV, and you fucking killed. I don't remember. Like, I never watched late night TV. When I was flicking
How
through.
did you find? Just by happenstance?
I was going through, and you were doing stand up on.
You were in a hotel. You had to have been because I've never seen you use.
I was flicking through, and all of a sudden it was you. So I stopped, and whatever show it was, you fucking was it?
It's called The Tonight Show.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
I didn't know. I don't
Wait,
remember.
this is just a very recent. You just did the Tonight Show.
He crushed.
Yeah, I bet.
Thank you. I did have actually
It was
good
very
set.
funny.
I mean, I know that sounds weird for me to say.
No, 30 years in the business, you know if you have a good set or not.
Yeah.
All right, now.
Thank you for watching.
Oh, wait, let's.
And I never
it.
watched. Ask Bonnie. I don't watch comics. I just figured we just worked together, so, and it was it really
Thank
was
you.
a good. And just nothing I'm getting out of this because I barely don't like you. So no.
What do you have in your cheek?
Huh?
Are you eating?
No, I have a swollen molar.
No, what is it? Frank from the Bronx. Go ahead.
Here comes. We didn't even introduce our other guests.
That's fine. That's fine. They're fine.
We want to talk to Frank from the Bronx.
Wayne, I saw you on late night. It was the first time I saw your act. Between the piano and the shtick, awesome. I will definitely pick up your CD.
Where can people get it?
Tell the audience a little more about you because you've been in the business 30 years. Tell me more because you're very, very great. You did a great. It was a great stand-up.
Thank you. So what was this guy's name again?
Frank.
Frank. I
His name
appreciate
is
it. But this is
delusional.
an exact example. On the cover, it says, a little sticker, it says, 30 years of stand-up from a legend you may have heard of.
Yes.
And this is an exact example of it. This guy's never heard of me. I've been doing stand-up.
But also in 1,000 movies. You've been
I've
in
done a
1,000
lot of
television shows.
I know, but I'm just saying, like, it's like, that's my career. It's a little under... I never broke through on any level.
Well, listen, it's never over. It took
I know.
Rodney. It's never.
Right.
You know that.
I'm not complaining. I'm just saying, but this gentleman right here, explains it perfectly. Like, I've just been doing stand-up, been in the clubs, done Tonight shows before, had a half-hour special on Comedy Central. None of it really. It doesn't mean anything. It does. It's a body of work.
But also beloved within
the community, except for this guy.
No, I'm a big fan. Let me tell you this, Wayne.
Did you read this part? The epic...
No.
Epic, hilarious, inspired, whimsical, unique, and insightful. We are all so lucky when we get to spend any time with Wayne Federman.
Thank you.
You know who said that? Judd Apatow. Judd Apatow.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And let me tell you something, Wayne. I don't think you know this.
Tell me.
Because you say, well, you haven't broke through, but we are on drive time in L.A. right now.
We are.
We make careers happen.
Okay?
I don't know.
Give me an example of someone who was on your show on drive time, an executive heard it.
Have you ever heard of Amy Schumer?
That's how Amy broke.
That's how Amy broke on this show.
On this show.
Okay.
Well,
I have heard of her. I didn't know.
We get a lot of therapists calling in to help us. But Dr. Jeff is on the line right now. Can we say hello to him?
No, tell them to hold on. I'm going to introduce our other guests. It's kind of fucking rude, I think, that we would have guests in. And
I just thought you could deal with one for a little bit. And
no, we'll deal with them all at the same. We gave them his intro, then we give them their intro, and then we act like a radio show with everybody.
I don't know how to do that. I'll try.
That's how we do it. We do other people's radio. They don't just talk to one and make the other two sit there.
I don't want to be like everybody else.
I don't want
you always have an answer for whatever you say.
Yes.
That is
and I'm not
funny.
trying to argue with you. We do things
Just do
differently.
it. Just do it then. I'm willing to follow along.
The two young gals I'm going to introduce, we met in Atlanta, and here's the truth.
Yeah.
I've never seen them work. I've never seen. We never worked together. But you
said to me,
what?
Check out their jugs.
No, I didn't.
Gotta have them on the show. These
I
are
don't care about
two
it.
hot ladies.
No.
That's what you said.
I don't have any, so it's...
I said, all
first
right.
Of all, one,
down.
They came up and complimented for something. But you, I used to
compliment will win Rich over.
I used to date this girl named Anna, and she looks just like Anna, and it caught my eye.
Which one?
Marie. Hello. Yeah.
Yes, Marie.
Like you had to give him your name.
I'm going to introduce. I was going to get to the introduction.
Just read it right off of there.
Can I set it up and then I'll do it and then we'll move on?
Yeah.
So and then I go, wow, she looks just like Anna.
Get some music.
Hold on. Do we have any music? Some good, nice, sweet music. We're looking for another guy, but we have to keep him
What do we got? No one else.
We have to keep him because of the whole,
Right.
You know what
That's
I mean.
what you were talking to the station manager about, right?
No.
Getting us a new Lewis.
No, I would never get it. He's from my hometown. So I saw them. They complimented me. I go, she looked. So, and we're trying to, we bring, the stand-ups we bring in here are basically people we've worked with. We know Colin and fucking Gary and the same crew. And then luckily we're trying to move.
You mean Gary Mule Deer?
Yeah,
okay.
He came in. But only me and you know who that is. Okay?
I had to go back into my search engines to try to figure it out.
I don't know why Marie's not laughing at me with my references.
So 30 years in the business,
Come on, Marie.
So it's funny. So luckily we got the comedy team, the Reformed Whores, who are big in the circuit. Do you
guys think you would get more work if you left off the Reformed?
I mean, we'd have a different job then.
Marie Anderson and Katie Frame.
Yes, hello.
So now that the first time you're the one who said you saw our movie when I first met you.
Yeah.
You saw the movie, and she watched it this morning, which is smart because she knew she's coming in. See, that's how you prepare.
I'm prepared.
Get it on your iPhone.
Yeah.
So we work in this festival in Atlanta. It was an alternative festival.
Right.
Alternative means no one came. But there was great comics. There was so many
the crowds.
That fucking guy Nick, I loved it. We had that
Nick Vatterott?
No, Nick.
Not that Nick.
Nick Turner. Nick Turner.
Oh yeah, Nick Turner.
He came in after.
I hope the first Nick isn't listening. Now.
Well, I don't know who he is. I might if I see.
No, I know him. He's funny.
But Nick Turner is so fucking funny.
Oh, yeah. So funny.
And people separate comedy. I don't know if you see in LA alternative,
A little bit about, I addressed that a little on the album, that I kind of straddle both worlds, luckily.
Yeah.
Some comedians are completely segregated. It's like Jim Crow. It is.
Jim Crow would only do mainstream rooms.
Yes,
he would only do mainstream.
Would not do alternative.
And you'd ask.
He wasn't doing Rafifis. That's another reference you're not going to understand.
No, he loves that reference.
But I know, and he was so close-minded, Mr. Crow. Because he could have expanded.
That's his thing.
He could.
Why are you saying that's what he's known for?
But he could have been bigger. He could have been bigger.
Okay, I gotcha.
We've never come across. Do you know Bonnie?
So just so I'm clear about this is a comedy act, a duo called Reformed Whores.
Yes.
Is it whores or whore?
Whores.
They're country music.
They're country. Oh, and I play music, so that's great. Oh, great.
Country music.
Right. And they play songs. Is there any patter? Tell me about the act.
Oh yes.
I've never seen.
We don't know.
Why are they here?
Because
I look like his ex-girlfriend.
And they complimented me.
I got it.
If I
had a
might,
moment.
Rich doesn't have a lot to win over ladies, so he will immediately bring up, I have a radio show. And then when they don't seem interested in that, he goes, you could be on it. And then
Here we are.
How we get half our
So
guests.
wait a minute. You came up all the way to New York City to be
No,
just...
we live in New York. Yeah.
Oh, you live here?
They live in Brooklyn.
Yeah.
They're from Brooklyn.
Yeah, Brooklyn.
Oh, okay, I got it. That's curious.
But
okay.
let's clear up any misconceptions and have you play a song. Will you do that? And then
totally.
everyone will know what's going
we'll
on.
grab our instrument.
Are you ready, Louis?
And we're
Are you
going to have
ready?
some of his CD play because you're only here till 8 o'clock, right?
8:15.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Louis, come get this.
Yeah.
Tell them what you want to play too. Tell
All
Louis.
right.
I have something from the beginning.
Yeah, it went some early stuff. Oh, they're tuning up right now. This is classic country western music.
This is reality radio, ladies and gentlemen.
I got it.
So you got so
Never
much going
seen
on
it.
here.
And they're a comedy act,
We hope so.
right?
I wish you guys could see this girl Anna I dated. You look, but I mean, we only dated a couple months, but we were
this
good
is
friends.
so great.
Thank
I'm now
you.
looking at the pictures
Yeah,
inside.
it's a nice pack. It's a nice. I hate to use the word package because some people think that's a dirty expression of.
Is that
You've got a great package.
Yeah,
there,
that's what I'm. No, I'm saying you're talking about the album, right?
Yes.
Oh,
is that a guitar or
because
you,
A ukulele.
yeah,
I thought so.
Look.
guys, I just want you to show you a picture of something.
Okay.
Holy wow!
1976.
This is 1980.
that?
That's me playing the ukulele.
Dr. Jeff, we're going to get to
you
you
can
at
play
some
electric
point.
ukulele.
Hang on, Dr.
Dr.
Jeff.
Jeff, we love that you called, but
Yeah, why are we talking to
in the
Dr.
middle.
Jeff right now while we're setting up?
because he probably has a long.
Dr. Jeff.
I don't know any of this.
Okay,
sports stuff.
Dr. Jeff, go ahead. You're on the air.
Yeah, I'm here. I don't have a long anything. I was calling to say, hey, it's been a while.
Oh, you didn't hear
that's-
in our voices that we've been getting along real good lately, and
Absolutely. It sounds like you guys are doing great.
I gave Rich the silent treatment a while back, Dr. Jeff, and at the end of the week he said we've been getting along real good lately.
What did he do to deserve the silent treatment?
Oh, what doesn't he do?
But people don't know Dr. Jeff. He's a therapist, but he's Indian, not American Indian,
Not one that you want to appropriate for Halloween.
He's
Right.
he's like Russell Peters or
Yeah.
Curry, red dots on the forehead.
and you're thinking,
Do you love curry?
I do love curry. I make curry. I eat curry.
We're talking about Tim Curry, the actor. What is wrong with this guy?
He's like,
Dr.
you're
Jeff.
falling right into the stereotypes,
Dr. Jeff.
Jeff.
Say a good friend of mine, Dr. Jeff, is bisexual. How does he come out to his wife and say he's bisexual? What does he say to her?
Does she have any inclination? Or
Yes, I know. Yes, I'm aware. I've been trying to ignore it.
You guys are funny.
Your gum on
Next
your lip is
question,
awful.
Dr. Jeff.
Dr. Jeff, listen to. I'm going to put you back on hold. I don't know how to do it, so.
Don't hang up.
But listen to this song of Reformed Horse, and
Reformed
you tell
Horse.
us if you think
Are you
they're
going to play the whole
reformed.
song or just like a verse?
We'll play the whole thing. It's short.
Let's
It's
do
pretty
it.
short. But we
All
are
right.
curious, is anybody here a reformed whore?
Well, I feel like I haven't completely given it up.
Yeah?
You know
Still
what I
on the
mean?
slutty face?
Yeah, it's just, comes
so-
and goes.
The rest of y'all just whores in this.
I'm not like
Perfect.
a whore in the way I dress, but I certainly suck a cock.
Yeah, you got the button
I
to the
will.
top. Y'all can't see, but it's button to the top.
Yeah.
I'm a whore when it comes to gigs. Like, I take gigs I
Anything.
shouldn't be taking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really shouldn't be at this
Oh,
level
yeah.
of my career.
Well, perfect.
You know
we
what I
got a
mean?
song.
Of course, I know. I speak English. I know every word you said.
What's that? Hold on, what?
Do you guys need me to count down or anything?
No problem. Hold on.
Oh, yeah.
Our producer has to go load your album in the back, so he's not going to be here for 15 minutes. So hopefully we don't need
is
him.
it that worth it?
Yes.
Yeah,
I'm
I
worried
think it
about
is.
him not being here because
No,
you
don't
guys
worry.
seem
Don't worry.
scattered.
You won't even notice.
He just said we seem scattered. This is one of our most
I feel
together
like
shows.
we're finally getting it.
Live music.
Yeah,
all
all
gonna
right,
be
let's
amazing.
keep our fingers crossed because for 15 minutes there's no co-pilot.
Do you want us to intro you, or do you?
No, we'll just jump into it.
Here we go.
All
Let me
right.
do the. Can I do the intro?
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, live from Sirius Radio on 6th Avenue in Manhattan, Reformed Horse.
Okay.
Thank you. Everybody loves a roll in the hay. Throw your hands up if you got laid today. You're lucky 'cause I feel like I'm gonna explode if I don't find someone to plug my hole.
I'm a single gal out there looking for a cowboy who can get me cooking. He can straddle my hide like in a rodeo, but only if he can keep up with my libido. I'm horny, me so horny. Doesn't make me a whore to say yes, sir. I'm horny. I wanna find a man and tear him apart, or maybe make love to a girl at Kmart. But times have changed, I need a safe arrangement, or you'll wind up dead in somebody's basement. There are plenty of people who have asked me if I like to get down with them and do the nasty. But in this day and age, you gotta be picky, 'cause 1 out of 4 has an STD. I'm horny, me so horny. Doesn't make me a whore to say yes, sir. I'm horny. One fine day I wanna fall in love and be with someone I can be proud of. But now I'll settle with bringing a stranger home, and be sure to double bag it when we bone. Women aren't supposed to be so direct, but I got a lady boner and it's erect. I'm horny. Cutie, I'm talking to you. Come on, let mama show you what she got.
I'm gonna hump some trees. If somebody doesn't go down on me, I knew it would happen sooner or later. About a war and my batteries and my vibrator. Guys say they want it all of the time. Well, guess what, honey? So do I'm a
Oh.
It's like a feminist anthem,
Yeah,
right?
that's
It's
Gloria
like-
Steinem just
Yes.
came by and
gave you
gave-
a thumbs up.
Yeah.
Rub one off. To
Believe it or not, we opened for Alice Cooper this summer.
another feminist icon.
I saw Alice Cooper when he came out with $1 Billion Babies, but that was fucking great. See,
Thank you.
You gals really know your instruments.
Yeah.
I
The
gotta ask
harmonies.
you-
I noticed harmonies.
I have to ask you, and not in an offensive way, like with your voices, obviously you're doing well doing this.
I don't know what's
no,
coming.
how are you not just? No, how?
No engineer in there. What's going to happen?
Because to me, I think your voices are so
Can't
fucking
fix this,
great
Rich.
that you're just not in some fucking major band. You know what I mean? Do you know what I'm saying?
Why
Yeah,
don't
why
you just
are
sing
we-
for real?
Yeah.
No,
Right.
no,
we
I'm
get
not
that
saying this
question.
is wrong. You know what I'm saying?
No, totally. I think that part of it is that there's a lot of people just singing for real. So
We like singing about dicks.
I know. It's just what we're talking about.
Because you have great voices. I mean, to me, like when I listen to music, I go for the voice, like Diana Ross or Temptation. Like I said, I love
I
hearing
do
good voices.
drums.
Huh? I wonder, like, for you two to meet up, were you ever in a band, either one of you? First,
Not a band. I mean, I did musical theater.
Okay.
I was in a band in college once. We had one gig. It was called Brown Sugar, and I sang Ghetto Superstar. And then they kicked me out of the band.
They kicked you out of
Yeah, after because I stole the thunder of the band. Apparently, it was at a fraternity party. That was our one gig. Didn't work out.
Where you from? Down south?
Originally from Nashville.
Okay.
And Katie's from Maryland.
From where?
From Rockville, Maryland.
Yeah, I know.
So when you guys met, what did you just like? You both had a guitar on your back, and you're like, "Oh, hey."
We were at a party in Brooklyn, and we met, and we just bonded over
You
our love
both
of
in the bathroom masturbating.
together. Yeah, watching each other.
That's how we met. That's how Bonnie
Rubbing up
Well,
against.
But it wasn't
similar
Brooklyn.
experience.
You were masturbating on a park bench, and she was like, "Oh."
We were in
soul.
Rascals, New Jersey.
In Orange? Yes. Can't get any nicer than that.
So
we want to know more about this origin story. Keep
Yeah.
going.
How did it start?
So we were at a party and we were bonding over stuff. And then Maria's like, "Oh, I play the ukulele," and I was like, "I play the accordion," which I did not bring today, but I have. And then we were like, "Let's
So
start
you're
a band,"
both like,
and we
everyone
did.
else hates us. We play weird instruments. We should hang out.
My pop princess was like,
Together, do it.
"How adorable! Those are like the cutest little
You know,
instruments."
my mom learned to play the accordion when I was growing up, and it
Really?
was
How
we
annoying.
were so mean to her about it. It was always she could play a lot of different instruments, but when she took on the accordion, we were like, "Make it stop!"
It's a hard one to listen to.
She's pretty good at it
practicing.
now.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
She can join our band.
do you guys go on the road doing comedy?
We
And
do, yeah. We've headlined
a lot
a
of
lot of.
colleges or clubs, or what do you
We've
do?
done some colleges. We've headlined a lot of clubs, the Improv in Atlanta and Zanies in Nashville, and we're going to Zanies in St. Charles and Rosemont next year. And
Cool.
Okay, I have a little inside comedy question.
Yeah.
The song we
Yeah.
just heard, what is the name of that again?
Horny.
Horny.
Yeah.
Okay. Where would that
knew
be?
that.
Let's say you're headlining Zanies.
Yeah, where would that be?
Where would that be in
set?
the set?
That's
In
usually
the middle.
fifth
Yeah,
song.
fourth. Yeah. Kind of warm them up. A
We
little.
don't
open with
So their
that one.
closer must be really fucking.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
It's really dirty.
What is the
guys-
name? What is the name of the clothes? We don't have to play it right now, but I'm just.
Shave it. I'm
The
going to try to
closer
guess.
called-
the
Well,
closer
let us
name.
guess. Let us guess. You're going with Shave
I'm
It?
going with Shave It.
What are you going with?
butt plugs.
Butt plugs?
It's
Yeah.
close.
I'm going to go with something. Yellow flowers. Just a turn, like a zag.
Is that like a pee thing?
Like people just read into it,
Yeah,
even
yeah.
though it's just a pretty
Is that
song.
like a golden shower kind of thing?
No. It's like beautiful
Just
yellow
yellow
flowers.
flowers. Okay,
Thank you.
that's nice. We should
I'm
write
a different
song
kind of
about that.
comedian.
I was like, I never heard of the asshole described before as a yellow flower.
What's the name of your song?
What's the closer? What's
Yeah,
It's called
girls poop too.
Oh,
There you go.
right. Right?
I was closest.
You were the super close.
No,
Butt
I
plug.
felt like we all went sexual, and they're going scatological.
Yeah, you're right.
Throw in a little
Especially
bit.
when I pulled out yellow flowers.
Well, I don't know if I don't consider shaving sexual, so.
You don't?
We have some
No.
about waxing.
Yeah, we have a waxing song.
Yeah.
Oh.
Katie got all of it ripped off.
By accident.
When you
What?
get
Oh, ow.
do guys on the road
Wait,
hit on you
oh,
guys nonstop because of what you're doing? Like, are guys
Or is
after
it
the
too much? Or is it too much?
It's a lot.
We've toured with musicians. We toured with Les Claypool from Primus for 2 years. And
Oh,
those
you guys,
dudes-
your songs are really
Yeah, the
like, you
dudes
guys
there.
must, you need to do some research.
Yeah,
There's some
exactly. You
new
need me to go
songs.
down on you for days so you can write some
The
material.
best head you ever got song.
They're way too scared to say that does, though, at the end
Yeah,
of the
we
day.
intimidate boys.
I could see. I bet that is true. I bet that is true.
Okay, now when you opened for Alice Cooper, what was the size of the venue?
Well, so we were.
Oh, well.
Rich, how many seats were sold? How much was comped?
Well,
Did
how
you-
much in merch?
did
Did you get a
Anybody-
bonus? No, I'm just saying. Like, were
Was
you
there a
doing?
minimum? Was it a 4-wall?
Did they have to close the curtain?
Did you get to eat off the right side of the menu?
Did you have to hold the public
yeah.
instructor?
No, I mean, was it a big theater for?
We were actually at the Sturgis Motorcycle Rally,
Oh yeah.
so we opened from there. So there was like 20,000 people. Or something.
And there was so many. Are they allowed? They're wearing their colors there too. They're all wearing their.
Not
right?
this year.
No.
Nope.
No
Not
colors.
really. Nope.
So I mean,
It was
holy-
it was the nicest, like, because it was our very first time going to Sturgis. Don't really know lots of bikers, and to do
Right.
comedy there, we did 20 shows in 8 days, or
Something like that. It was a lot.
Wow.
We They put us up in an RV, and they gave us a golf cart to drive around, and then we did shows.
Was it a Harley golf cart?
my tattoo artist.
Sorry, I said that.
My tattoo.
No, it's good. I thought it was,
I'm just going with an instinct, and
Yeah.
sometimes it blows up in your face.
she could have had some amazing for it. She just didn't have anything. It's all right.
My tattoo artist every year has a big piece of property.
Yeah.
And he's a hot rod. He builds hot rods. He has a hot rod club. And he has this big event. I mean, he has acres of, so it's all, there's band, there's, all kinds of like booths and stuff so he said, do you want to host it? We'll trade. I'll give you $1,000 worth of work.
Right.
So I said, okay. And I get there and there's probably at least 100 Hell's Angels. So I go on stage just to introduce myself, so I'll be up later. Then I'm looking around, I'm thinking, you know what, this is not conducive for comedy. Like, if I was in a comedy club,
I would know a great opening line for that, though.
yeah,
I would
don't kill me.
Oh, no, I would have done the others. So who does your security?
That's pretty good.
Right off the top of my head.
Yeah,
And now it seems so natural. Now that you said it, of course.
well, like if I went to a comedy club, and there was 200, I would do a show. I'd have no problem.
Right, but in there...
But when you're outdoors, they're there with their wives, kids.
This happens all the time with you. You feel like situations aren't conducive for comedy that you get booked at.
Yeah, so I said to him, I don't think this is going to work out.
Yeah.
Bye. And so I didn't do it. He didn't need me. He had a band, he had a country band, and it was cool.
Oh, he did he?
What's that?
No, they're country singers.
And we're
So
now
I'm
big
just
hits with
saying,
the bikers.
like when you're doing
Yeah.
Sturgis, as females that do,
Female.
sex songs
Yes?
are not going to get.
I don't see female and male, so I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay.
I don't use gender terms.
When
I don't know what you mean by
when
this. So.
superior
I see them as they. That's all.
when superior race females.
Oh, no. The worst.
No.
The worst.
No, we got a call last week from this guy because
Yeah.
Bonnie says something completely as a joke, and this guy gets offended by everything. Let's real quick.
You don't have to finish that story.
Dr. Jeff. Dr. Jeff.
I
before we
wanted
get-
to ask, because you guys are in a duo and you work together a lot, you must have some of the same problems that a marriage would have.
Yeah.
So
yeah. I was
we're-
thinking about that coming
Yeah.
over here.
Oh, what do I do now?
Oh, no.
Well, if you have something that you want to talk
We
about,
actually
we have
have
a
wedding-
doctor on the phone ready to help you.
Well, when we were at Sturgis, we actually made vows. We said
We had
vows
our
and
rings.
filmed it
Yeah.
for our documentary.
Have you guys ever slept together? though.
No. Well, it's literally.
always
but not, like,
in the same bed.
sexually.
Right, but not. You
Not-
guys aren't sexually
No,
attracted
she's
to
not
one
my
another.
she's like-
Well, it's
My
hard when you're a
sister.
comedian and you're a duo. It's like you get half the money, like everything.
Do you guys ever have to share a mic? That would drive me nuts.
Yeah,
We
oh,
do
so,
that,
yeah.
yeah.
Do people ever
tried.
mix you up with the Sklar brothers?
all the time. Yeah.
Good one.
That wasn't that funny.
No,
that was pretty fucking good.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a fucking. What do you want? You want me to do a half an hour now?
I like it when you make a joke that doesn't work and then you pretend that it's a real question. That's my favorite thing.
That was a real
Be like, hey, you
question.
get mixed up with the Sklar brothers? No, maybe people don't know right away. Dr. Jeff, can you help these two ladies with any relationship problems they might have?
Yeah, shoot, give me a relationship problem and I'll dive in.
Oh, they've had enough
free
people
therapy.
hit on them like that. Thanks anyway.
What's a good question? I don't know.
How do you make it last? How do you make the
that's a
passion
good one.
last?
That's a good one.
You know,
How to make the passion last?
Yeah, please.
let the wife answer, right? Uh-oh.
For a serious answer, I think the biggest thing is being open and honest. I think this is corny, but Rich and Bonnie actually do a great job voicing everything they hate about each other.
Yes, we do it often.
The best things that you can do to keep a relationship going instead of harboring it and then wanting
Well,
to.
I feel like though that like in a movie or something, you're watching a TV show, the fight is always the wife comes in, she says something snarky, the husband says something snarky back, and then they go and maybe they'll sleep in separate rooms or whatever, but that's the end of the fight. And for Rich and I, it's like days of just hashing it out. I feel like maybe keep holding it in, there's something to it.
Has it ever gotten to the point where you guys had to sleep like you're in a hotel because you just can't stand each other?
No.
Only when I'm on the road.
He's
but
a-
I try to.
That's obvious.
No, I know. See, no. The other night we had such a big fight. I said, "I'm taking all the car keys." What? Why? What does that mean? What does that? You're a
stay in this
prisoner.
house.
I hate you now, but I'm going to keep you prisoner here. Like it was a dumb fight, and we have fight. I mean, we've been together 11 years, and she's stupid. So you know what I mean. So it's hard to live with somebody.
I
Hard
mean,
to talk to her,
look at
'cause
some
she
of my
doesn't
life
even-
choices. Is he wrong? Is he wrong?
Exhibit A, stupid.
Hey, real quick, can you go to New York real quick? Get him on the line.
All right.
I want to.
This is another
Thank
doctor?
You, thank you,
Thanks,
Dr.
Dr. Jeff.
Thank you for
Thanks
calling.
for the advice.
He's a good doctor.
That's actually good advice, actually.
Go ahead, David from New York.
What's up, everybody? Hey, I love the show and the podcast. I've listened to every episode. I never missed
Ugh, come on, get a life, man.
Hey, boss, man, I was at your Saturday late show in Rochester or Webster, wherever the hell it was, as you put it, and you destroyed the room.
Oh, I didn't even know that was his call was about.
Oh, you didn't read Voss Slade in Rochester this weekend?
That came up on the screen.
No, I didn't see that. I didn't see that.
Oh, you didn't see
I
that.
just saw New York. Oh,
This
you
man is calling to say.
Oh, amazing.
Hey, boss, I got a question for you, boss.
What?
I've seen you before, and you seemed like you were a little agitated Saturday night, or you were tired or something. You unloaded on the crowd. Your crowd work was vicious.
Thank
Then
you.
At the end of the show, my wife and I sit in the back. I shake your hand, and I said, yeah, my wife and I purposely sat in the back. And you go, I said, because we didn't want to get made fun of. And you go, I'm not that kind of comic. It was hilarious. And then, hey, Bonnie, he chewed his Nicorette gum the whole time. You
Yeah.
hear it through the mic. I thought of you the whole show.
Yeah.
Well, here's the deal.
All you heard the whole set.
See, the first show, when I'm on the road, like the first
This
show
guy was
solo.
kind of good because he was like, "You're great," but
Yeah.
then he had some concerns that I think you should listen to.
Well, I'm good, but I'm going to
Slow
explain
down on
something
the
to him.
Nicorette show.
I'm going to explain
Hey,
something
I
to
love
him.
you guys. I never miss an episode. I never miss a podcast. Bonnie,
Thank you.
Come to Rochester too. I'm across there. I'll show you the gym. Take care, guys.
All right,
You're
man.
not showing my-
Sounds good.
Thank you for coming.
Fist
Here's-
pump.
That was a perfect call.
That was
In,
great.
out,
That was
compliment.
great.
Yeah.
Well, here's the deal.
More like that, everybody. 969. What's the number? 866-969-1969.
Like when I'm on the road, like the first show, I'll do mostly material to do it. But then the second show, I'm so fucking bored. I just want to do crowd work because I'm already done with the material for that night in my head. Like, no one wants to do more than one show a night to begin with.
That's
more
not true at all.
Huh?
Not true at all.
You like doing more than one?
What's the most
I know.
you've ever done?
I don't like doing more than 3.
Yeah.
No, I'm
I
talking
think
about
3 is hard.
I think 3 is hard. I don't like to do more than 3, but I do like doing 2 shows a night.
You do 2-hour shows where you're doing an hour.
I do like doing 2 shows a night. I feel like I get a lot out of it.
Yeah, I don't mind 2 shows at all.
But
3 shows I
three's
get
my
mixed
max.
up on my.
Yeah.
3's my max.
Like I could do 3 short. I could do like 3 or 4 short shows.
Well, that's
would be
in the
fine.
city
yeah,
when
but
you're doing
like,
L.A. or something.
But like in Florida, we had to do those 3 shows. It's
Oh, I
like you
can't-
forget the material
Yeah.
what you've done and
One show. That's what the big acts do. One show a night.
That's not true at all.
Huh? Yes, when you're doing a theater. When you're
Sometimes
doing a
there's an
theater.
early. That's not true. Amy
Madison
Schumer, who
Square
broke
Garden.
on this show, you broke her on
Yeah.
this show. Yeah.
Yeah.
She was just in L.A. She did 2
Amy Schumer's
shows.
blonde, you know.
I know, but
I'm just saying, it's not
how many shows does Cher do a night?
1.
All right.
Yeah, she's 80.
I know. I was gonna say it might have to do with her hip.
That's what I'm saying.
Would you say her hip?
Yes.
She's 80. I don't know. I like one just killer.
A killer show, yeah. Obviously, that's
You know
the
what
dream.
it is sometimes too? When you do one show and the first one you kill, you're going,
you
how am I going to
can't.
follow
Yes.
that?
Yeah.
Sometimes in your
I
head.
know. Well, it's more than. Well, I know we're getting into it, but I feel like it's more than that. It's not even like, can you compare it? You automatically start comparing the laughs to the show.
yes.
So now the show is about how is this comparing to the show before it's supposed to being in the moment. We'll be right. I'm like a doctor now.
No, I
like
love
a doctor
it.
of
It's
comedy.
I have a rash. Can you check this out?
So now, so you guys are doing clubs and.
Well, can we play a little clip? Are we ready for that?
Oh yeah, let's play some of.
What?
From I don't know when it is, but you tell us when you. This is a little.
I thought we were still talking to the whores.
We'll
we are.
go back
We'll
and
go back-
forth.
we
We're
go
gonna
back
go
and
back
forth.
and forth.
I love this. This is the weird thing about me. You don't know me, but I work super clean. Like super.
You would never say.
I've never called a woman a whore in my life, and I've never used the B word ever.
wow.
We're breaking a
you ever
new
curse?
Wayne Federman on this show. This is exclusive
Hey, look
right
at
now.
these whores! I'm in the studio. But that's the name of the band. That's the name of the band.
Yes, and it's trademarked, so thanks.
Have you ever cursed on stage?
Yeah. I mean, on the album, there's a few but usually I'm quoting somebody.
Right, you
Like,
are very clean.
I'm a pretty clean
Are you
guy.
very religious guy?
Not at all.
Not at all?
No, I think when you die, that might be it. Sorry.
Oh, no. Don't look at us.
Look at the horse.
But you're reformed, and that sort of suggests maybe
No, I'm saying that
God
if there
involved.
I'm saying if there was a hell, they're whores. They'll be down there.
Yeah, so we're going to
Like
win
they-
out of that one.
So anyway, no, I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying learning.
I wonder if the devil still has a pitchfork. It just seems
Right.
so old-fashioned.
Like it could be a better way to torture someone.
Can
than-
you get a pitchfork app at least or something?
I have a whip app.
I mean,
But I
you
like
do?
Yeah, I use it in bed sometimes.
Oh,
'Cause I think it's so
But not
funny.
with you guys.
No,
Not
but
yet.
maybe we'll work it in.
Yeah.
Do you have boyfriends?
Nope.
Oh boy.
Don't even get me started.
Because
Two
look,
whores
'cause
out on
look at
the
the fucking
road.
look at the heathen spew of stuff you're putting
Now,
out
do you
there in the
call
world.
We're
your-
just here naked. Just
Right.
sitting here naked.
Do you call your manager or your agent your pimp?
We do want to get him a
should,
sweatshirt that
Oh,
has
that's
pimp
right.
on it.
Yeah, no, you should go the whole,
The thing.
call
him a what was
Kinda
it,
like a
Huggy
How with the
Bear?
Feathers.
No.
Oh, Huggy Bear was
With
from,
the Huggy Bear?
from Starsky and Hutch.
Another great reference you're going to know.
Okay, we're going to listen to one of those
Oh, do I get to
old
pick the
references
track?
from the...
Yeah, let's do it. Let's see what you're doing.
That voice in the background you're hearing is Lewis.
Let's do
Lewis is running all
We're
over
gonna
the
do
place.
one joke
Lewis is
off of
doing-
84 Olympics. We'll do that joke. Okay, here we go. This is from the comic strip in 1984. Let's listen. This is young Wayne Federman.
On stage, the comedy Mr. Wayne.
No, that's not.
Let's hear it for it. Wayne Federman.
That's not it. It's the next track. There we go.
Next track.
No, that was 84.
No, I just try the next one.
Uh-oh, he's getting mad at you.
Sorry,
He's on-
so-
holy, he doesn't curse,
See,
but
it's
he...
not us, Lewis. Everyone hates you.
7th grade. Some girl, Jennifer. I was in love with her. She comes up to me and goes, Wayne, I got something to show you.
That's not it?
What is it? You know, did my best. Take a number, 1 to 4.
This is me doing the.
4. She goes, hey, you pull that over back.
Oh, the
piece of paper. 1, 2, 3.
looks like we're going back to music.
You're gonna wait like there's more.
Killing.
I want to pick a color. Blue. Alright, let's pick a color. Here we go. B-L-U.
Okay, that's enough. You can take that. I'm sorry. That was my mistake. Okay, so I'm sorry.
So you're doing the fortune. I couldn't hear the whole. Like,
I know. It was like that. That's why the other bit was a better one to do. But it's all right.
But at least we know there's laughter on it.
There wasn't crying.
There's laughter on it.
So what was that bit from?
That's also from the comic strip. I have bits from Catch a Rising Star. I have bits and all the way through at theaters and some television tapings I did from show, like when I did MTV half-hour comedy hour. Like some of the audio from that is on there. Thank you so much.
But you know what? Back then, like the comic strip and Catch was the club in New York. Like, but there were different styles of comics. Like at the comic strip, like the high voice comics came, like Joe Bolster with the punchline.
Wait a minute. What's a high voice comic? I've never heard that expression. Tell me what that is.
The punchlines were so like almost like Seinfeld. Don't you remember? Kind of back then, like there were guys like even Bill Masters had like the punchline. He would like so almost like a Seinfeld punch.
Can you just
voice.
do one? Fake.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you ever notice just the comic strip, the comics back then, like Bill Masters, Bolster.
I know. I do kind of know what. I've just never heard that expression, but I do know there was a certain rhythm to comic strip comedians where they would like. Let me give you an example.
Yes.
Let me give you an example. So I'm thinking of like a Seinfeld bit. And that's why the person can't walk down the street. Is that kind of thing?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. I've just never heard it as a high voice comedian.
I call it, the high voice punchline. They step it up on the punchline.
You coined that phrase. That's your phrase?
I don't know. I'll give it to anybody that wants it.
When you were watching, like as a young comedian, those comedians, and then you saw, like, how would you describe the Catch comedians? How would
the more in your face, like the Belzer crowd, more hip. Now I would call them like hipsters or more hip, more of a hip type.
And the improv?
The improv.
Those were the high pitch, right?
No, they were like the real. Like the improv was like to me.
They were breaking it down.
No, it seemed more like real, like with the wall, the whole club, the whole atmosphere had a more of a comedy club feel than any of them back then. And I was new. Of course. So it's just, like. Did
you have one tattoo back then?
Yes.
You did?
Yeah, I had a.
Oh, let me ask the horse if they have tattoos.
0.
No.
It's all clean.
Virgin.
I do have a mole.
Wow.
Oh, okay.
I'm just kind of wonder if you guys were ever really whores at all. Is that just part of the branding?
For the right amount of money, would you? Would you close your show without your tops on, without your shirts on? Would you?
Not our show.
Tig Notaro did it.
Well,
I'm just saying,
no, that's she did it in a classy
done.
way. She did it in a
I mean, like $1 million.
Really?
So I just show my greatest asset.
Oh, Tig did it.
Yeah, Tig did it.
Oh, I just thought it was hot.
What, when Tig did it?
Yeah, that was super hot.
That's amazing.
Yeah. That was quite a special.
Quite a special.
That was quite a special.
That was, that was like meant, I think, to go down in history. Will go down in history.
No question.
Yeah.
So you started in New York and then moved to LA. You started here.
Yep. I actually grew up in Florida, and then went to NYU drama school. I know.
Still family in Florida.
I don't want to brag, but I went to NYU drama school.
Did you?
That happened.
Are you an actor?
That happened. And I've since.
Did you start acting first or comedy first?
Stop yelling at me.
I'm sorry.
I'm trying to have a conversation over here. What's with this one?
I get into that mode. I can't get out of it.
Did you do like the Palazzo and Jerry Stanley one night?
A little bit. Yes, I did. These are, again, I feel like we have to bring the wars into this a little bit.
Well, back in the day,
there was these one-nighters around New York and New Jersey, and you would go out and do them. Yeah.
Yeah, and I mean when I first started comedy, I booked a couple rooms just to get stage time.
Of course.
And
Very smart.
I had fucking, Dennis Wolfberg coming in. These are, on a Tuesday or Thursday night. I remember Mulrooney headline. He brought fucking Jenny as his opening act. I mean, I gave Max Alexander his first paying gig at these one-nighters. And then I got into it, got better and better.
I never knew that.
And then I remember doing like the upper deck and working with Ray Romano. No, I'm just saying, I'm going back there. No, I'm asking because
I love this question was for me, but there was just an 8-minute monologue about your life.
Yes.
That's what, I'm just saying how. Well, because
if he feels like a good interview is if you haven't spoken at all.
No, he didn't.
Really nailed it.
Listen, no, stupid. I said, did you do the Palazzo and Stanley gigs? He goes, yeah, I did a couple. Well, he stopped. He didn't keep going, with more of a answer.
Right.
So I had to fill in the dead air.
Right.
No such thing as a follow-up question.
Gio from Pennsylvania.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
What's up?
Hey, what's going on?
Who's this?
All right, Richie, I got a question for you. I doubt you remember me from the show down in Harrisburg.
He does. There was 4 of you that night.
There was 5 of us. You should actually remember me too, Bonnie. You said I had the sexy radio voice.
Oh, yes. No, I was going to say, are you the guy that always calls?
He wants to book us. Can you let him talk?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
No,
I
I think
have
it's
a
for the
question.
girls, the whores.
Oh.
It's got to be.
All right, question.
Go ahead.
You guys know the whole vaping craze that's happening right now?
The whole what craze?
Vaping. Yes.
Vaping.
We know
Yes.
people are into vaping. Yeah.
All right, well, that's actually a good thing. We're going to be putting a festival together in Pittsburgh early spring, and I wanted to figure out how to get you guys booked to come out there.
Who's you guys?
Oh, you mainly, Bonnie, but I guess Rich would have to tell you.
Rich is going to come look after the child.
Here's how you do it. Just email me at my email.
I thought you wanted the reformed whores.
I don't need reformed whores.
They seem.
Got the horse. You fired horse.
I don't know. I think they'd be great for your festival. Their calendar is filling up really quickly.
But wait, what kind of...
That's a euphemism, by the way.
That's their last song.
Are you saying one of the vapor companies is sponsoring this thing?
It's actually my company that we started, yes.
Oh wait, you're a spokesman for the vapor?
No, I made a juice line. The stuff that goes into the actual vapor.
Oh, I thought you were like...
So you're doing like one show during and you're having one big...
We're going to have a 2-day, it's going to be like a Friday, Saturday festival. And I'm actually in the contact with Norton also. I wanted to see about getting you two, Norton, Bobby Kelly.
Wayne Federman.
Yeah, I fit right in
Sure.
Here's what you do.
Let me do you my
Maybe you forgot his
NPR
name.
bit, my Nina Totenberg tribute.
All right, what's that, Rich?
Just email me. Go to my website, richvoss.com. Email me, or you can go to my agent or whatever. It's on richvoss.com. Anything you need to email it or whatever. And you could either go through my agent or me, or we'll figure it out.
Okay, Rich. Thank you.
Do I have to do that through both of your websites?
No, Bonnie doesn't have a website because she's... You know what? She really's been getting on my nerves tonight. She's cutting me off,
I didn't know. Sometimes listen.
Do you know how much money this guy's worth?
Dr. Jeff, call back. No.
Do you know what he's worth? Do you know what this fucking guy's worth? How we could rape him for how much money? He doesn't know.
Who, this guy? I didn't hang up yet.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
No, I didn't mean you.
Before you start talking about raping people, let me get rid of him. Thank you for calling.
Disconnect.
Oh my god. Wow.
Oh
Is that how you normally get
God.
booked?
That's how you get gigs.
Listen, we're going to rape this guy for everything he's got. Don't you see? He's our ticket out of here.
The vape guy.
The vape guy. He makes the juice for vape.
Can you imagine the T-shirts we're going to get from that festival?
When you go to Pittsburgh, that is it. Allegheny County.
Oh, my God. Do you guys do any songs about the fleshlight?
That's a no.
That's a good one.
That's a
We'll
no.
write it tonight.
What's a fleshlight?
You have
You
one.
don't know it. No, you got one in the gift bag from the Red Clay Comedy Festival.
What was it?
It's
a pussy in a can.
He just uses it for the flashlight, though. It actually is one of the best flashlights
is
on
it
the
also a
market.
flashlight?
I didn't get a
People don't know.
flashlight in my bag.
Does everyone know? It's not a real flashlight. It doesn't even work
not even
as a
a flashlight.
flashlight.
What is it? I didn't get one. What is it?
It's where it's like a.
He has it on right
fuck
now.
it.
What do you mean you fuck it? It's a what
like
are you
a
talking
fake
about?
vagina.
I don't know why
Yeah.
they made it like a flashlight.
It's a fake.
You put your in a
And it plays the song "Flashlight" by Parliament.
like I guess
They're from my hometown.
like I guess if you
from
can't find a
Plainville.
burrito or something, you can use your flashlight.
No, see, I like doing a burrito because then you get to eat it after.
Oh, yummy.
How come I didn't get one in my gift bag? That's fucked up. You got a fake pussy.
How did I get hungry over that burrito? I mean, it's like that's what's wrong with my like. I eat too much.
I know. I'm starving now too, thinking about it. Do you guys have an extra pussy? I mean, do you have an extra one?
By pussy, I mean burrito. I'm starving.
I am hungry. Yeah, no, I don't know what a fleshlight. I can't believe you didn't know what a fleshlight was.
I didn't know what it was. I did not know what it
Lois,
was.
can you bring him in a fleshlight?
No, they just put them up on the screen. They just
Where?
they're
where'd it go?
disgusting. I don't like any kind of sexual
they're-
toys.
yes.
Guess what I like? Making out. I get some old fashioned.
I like to make out and then rape the guy. What? I'm old fashioned.
I think we're going to make out. in
Use
Pittsburgh.
chloroform, make out, and then
And then wake her up.
I'm old fashioned.
That's really sweet.
Yeah.
That's so nice.
I'm sorry. I come from a different generation. Cut from a different cloth.
Have you? You're not married. Have you ever
No.
been married? Or?
No. Well, I lived with a woman for 10 years.
Yeah, a long
What do you think of
Oh,
that?
man.
Is that rude? Is that...
What, rude?
Would you, just, you wouldn't commit?
Living
Is
in
that the problem?
sin. Really.
Well, no, she didn't particularly want to get married. She just wanted to be with Wayne Federman. Oh,
I'm sorry.
the reaction I got.
I'm sorry.
Marie.
But
I'm jealous. So
the breakup,
So that was
this was a
basically-
while ago,
that
right?
was
Can we
basic-
talk about it a little bit?
Absolutely.
Like-
Call the doctor.
Like breaking
Oh,
up
yeah.
after 10 years.
It's hard to do.
It's,
I know, it's a little awkward.
like, I mean, after 10 years, it seems, I don't know, it just, like, how would you broach that after 10 years?
Are you trying to ask him?
How do I do it?
It wasn't good. It wasn't good. I broke up with her, and it wasn't good.
did you keep the apartment?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's great.
man.
Let me just say,
White
her
privilege.
rebound was phenomenal.
Is she was she a comic?
No. She was actually a therapist.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, very super smart.
Did y'all ever go to couples therapy, or
No.
did you just give it to
No,
you?
because she was smarter than any of those therapists.
I went to couples therapy once.
Oh.
Yeah, 3 times,
too.
and then we broke up. You went to couples therapy?
Yeah. When my
Was that
Y'all went-
fun?
no,
Oh,
my
with-
ex,
with-
my first wife.
Oh, I don't even know about.
How long did you do that for?
Until
That was Carol Siskin, right?
no, it's Nancy Redmond.
Oh, okay. We're doing comedy for 8 people now.
It was.
I'm sorry, Bonnie. Was that an insult to you at all?
What?
That I mention another comic as like his first wife?
No,
I didn't think so.
I wouldn't.
I'm sorry.
I get
She used to
conscripted
live
on a regular basis. and
She
I'm
used to
just
live
not
with
gonna-
a guitar act, you know.
No, he knows some. Stop.
Okay.
Mark. I'm not going to say his last name.
Mark and I went to couples therapy, and Mark, one of the things.
Wait a minute. You both have gone to couples therapies with different people.
Yeah, but never
Yes.
with each other.
Wow, this
He
I'm
says
curious
he
about.
goes, I don't want to. I don't want to have 2 women call me an asshole.
That was an old joke of
Yeah,
mine.
yeah, that's
Pay
good, Joe.
$5,000 to have 2 women call me.
But Mark and I went.
Classic Voss.
And one of the things with Mark was that he was like, even if there was an issue, he would always just make a joke about it. He would never and so she says in the meeting, in the thing, she goes, actually, Mark, I see you doing a lot, even just in this session. He goes, what do you know?
But wait,
He's like, never stopped. He was
so you went to 3. How long were you dating the guy?
4 years.
4 years?
We lived together, and then it was kind of going downhill because we were touring, and
He got
just,
jealous of you?
What did he do?
Oh God, this is.
I know you don't have to. You don't have to answer.
No,
we
no,
want to
it's
know.
fine.
We
Is he
want
an
to know.
entertainer?
Wayne,
Yeah, he's a
please.
musician.
You
Musician
have
as
to
well.
answer.
Will you answer for me?
He was a
Okay.
musician?
He was a musician.
He was a musician.
Rock.
More like, that alty Brooklyn stuff that's happening right now.
I don't know, 'cause we don't go to that.
Don't.
I like the Temptations. So you were getting more work? Is that the reason?
Well, I mean, I think it's hard as the lady who tours as much as we do.
Wait, hold on. Fuck you, Keith from New Jersey. I'm asking them questions. These people that fucking call up.
I like callers.
Oh, because listen. The reason Keith is saying that is because we made a joke at your expense about, and he's just jumping in on the joke. Keith from New Jersey. Go ahead.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good, thank you.
What
How
part?
are you,
What
sir?
part of New Jersey? I'm asking him. What part?
I want you to back down right now, Rich.
What part?
Point Pleasant.
Oh, I didn't hear him because Bonnie. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to talk over you during our show. Go ahead.
No, honestly, listen, I love you.
I don't care.
Okay, here we go. Get to it.
I get what this show is about.
Go ahead.
But I gotta tell you, you are the worst narcissist on the planet.
No, my father's worse.
Honestly.
My father.
You know what he would probably take pride in that if he was a narcissist. He'd be like, "Thank you, I am the worst."
Every single conversation.
Oh, you know, Bonnie, I don't want to listen to him. Just fucking hang up on him, really. Hang up on him. Go fuck yourself. I don't care. No, I don't want to deal with these people because they don't get it.
They don't get it.
I don't hate someone that says they love you and then they try to beat you down. It's Canadian.
And it's
I'm learning a lot. I'm learning a lot.
Our minds are being blown here today.
Toronto. Classic Toronto.
I was ready to come in with exactly like your mother, and you put it on me. That's how I am? How dare you?
No, I'm just saying.
No, but I did know it was coming when he said, I love you. Like, I was like, all right.
Yeah, don't tell me about narcissism. We're trying to get shit going here. Try to fucking run a radio show yourself with people with, you know what? You know what I'm saying.
Yes. Let me, so ladies, so
hey, wait, hold on.
Do you have another song to take us into break?
We don't have breaks, do we, or do you?
Yeah, we do have a break
What?
at 8 at the top of the hour.
Oh, okay.
See, a lot of these places run commercials to keep these places going.
I understand.
Because we can't, believe you me. We don't make money for them. Right?
We will with this show.
This guy threw me off my game.
Do you have another song?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, we could
play our closer. Yeah.
Oh
boy. Here we go.
Jesus.
Yeah.
After you
Wait, hold on. Let me tell you about
do you guys have another show that you're doing tonight?
Yeah.
Where is it?
At the People's Improv Theater.
Where's that?
On 23rd,
East Side,
24th.
Lower East Side.
East Side.
I've been there.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm going right next to there.
We'll give you a
I'll
ride.
go to the stand.
Oh, nice. Perfect.
Yeah.
We can give him a ride.
It's with,
Oh, it's a nice place. It's wonderful. Oh.
we'll all just
Go
ride
ahead,
together,
Well,
guys.
wait a second. Wait, hold on. We leave here at 9. What time do you have to be there?
You have to be there. I don't know if we'll...
Exactly 9:15.
Well, the show starts at 9:30, and we have to sound check just real quick.
We'll get you there.
We'll figure it out.
We'll give you a ride. Have you
You're
ever,
gonna be fine.
That's so nice.
have you ever been in a Mercedes?
What? What is this? What is this you speak of?
Go.
All right.
That's why I'm
And
married.
again, the name of this song is something super dirty about women poop also. Am I close?
Yes,
Very
yeah,
close.
women.
Suffocate as well. Here we go.
Okay.
By the way, you meant in the trunk of the Mercedes.
All right.
Oh, that's so nice.
Oh, good.
Have you ever been
That's
in
how
the
we're used
trunk
to
of a Mercedes?
Traveling. Okay.
In the trunk. There seems to be a common misconception around the subject of a lady's rectum. Some people say that girls don't defecate.
But we're here to tell you that ain't true. Girls do indeed go number 2. Yep, you heard us right. Girls poop too.
Girls poop too. This message is long overdue. Whoever said we don't ain't got a clue. Girls poop too. Don't be scared, it's natural, it ain't taboo. And a fact's a fact, it's true that girls poop too. Some girls try to hold it in, others blame their stink-on friends, and some just sneak away to unload.
But one way or another, brother, a girl has got to drop that mother, 'cause Lord knows if she didn't, she'd explode.
Girls poop too. We hate to break the news to you, but that in there ain't no chocolate fondue. Girls poop too. We cook up a mean poop stew, and a fact's a fact, it's true that girls poop too.
Break it down for them, Marie.
Take it, Katie!
That's real shit, right?
Thank
How does this not kill that Sturgis?
Oh, it did. So ladies, stand up and be proud. If he walks into your fart cloud, just look him in the eye and say, yeah, that was me.
Drop those kids off at the pool. Make a log, build a stool. Just be glad we don't go number 3.
What's that?
I don't know. Girls poop too. We do what we gotta do.
Lewis is bopping around in the back.
Girls poop too. A brown canoe is coming through. And a fact, it's true that girls poop too. A fact, it's true that girls poop too.
Fantastic.
Well, let's do some plugs.
Let's do some plugs, guys. That was great.
That's what plug.
Not bad plugs.
Raina would love that fucking song. We got to get that song.
I do. I love that fucking song.
Yeah, we brought you an album.
Oh, you did?
From our debut album, Ladies Don't Spit.
Great.
Songs that leave a good taste in your mouth.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right. I can't wait till Raina hears that. She's going to fucking die.
Or the ladies don't spit.
No, the girls poop too. So Wayne,
Come on your chest. She'll love it. She will love that one.
all right, I'll start off.
Yeah.
No, you
I
guys
don't have
plug.
any, so
What do you
go
guys got?
bypass
Where are
me.
you at? What do you get? Do you have anything coming up? And what do you want to plug real quick before we go to break? We're coming back too.
We'll be at San Francisco Sketch Fest in January.
Yeah.
We're going to be, you can go to our website at www.reformedwhores.com. You can follow us on Twitter, Instagram, Tinder, whatever.
Christian Mingle.
Yeah, all those things.
Looking for a man. Turn water into wine.
Wayne,
Wayne?
how do you get your CD?
First of all, I'm recovering from that song. That's the
Yeah.
first thing. I'm learning things.
You're drying off. That's what you mean by
The look on Wayne's face was equivalent to when I told my daughter the tooth fairy wasn't real. Like, he was like, what? People are just acting like this is happens.
Oh my God! All right.
How do you get the CD?
I'm sitting straight here, but my head
Spinning. The Chronicles of Federman.
Yeah, that's out now. You can get that on iTunes, or I call it Internet Tunes, and Amazon.com.
Yes.
And then, at Federman, if you want to tweet. I don't know if you tweet
at you.
Do you have any gigs you want to push, or just mainly that?
I think that's and also I actually have a podcast too.
Oh.
Am I allowed to talk about a
Yes,
podcast
of
on radio?
course.
Or is there,
No, yeah.
Yeah, it's called Human Conversation with Erin McGathy, a girl who's 25 years my junior.
Wow.
And
She's a comedian?
She's a performance artist, I would say. But dabbles in the comedy.
But she's a thinker.
She's she's like a little new agey. I'm very, what is this? I don't know what I am, but it's not new agey. And then we just talk for an hour.
It's Jewy.
Sounds great.
Oh, you're saying I'm Jewish?
Yeah, so am I.
Yeah.
And they get that on iTunes also.
You can get that on iTunes or from your rabbi.
Right
All
on.
right.
Okay,
Hold
stick
on,
around.
can I throw some dates out real quick? Sorry. This Friday I'll be at the Stanhope House.
Great, thank you.
No, I'm
So
not
we'll
done.
be right back.
No, stop it.
sorry.
I'm fucking... The Stanhope House. Next weekend I'll be in Rhode Island at the Comedy Connection Thanksgiving weekend. And also December 4th and 5th, me and Florentine together. Go to treehousecomedy.com. Bonnie... let's talk about the taping later.
Okay,
Maybe.
after this. All
so
right.
wait a minute, you're working on Black Friday.
When is that? Oh, the day. Yeah, of course. Yeah,
Okay, interesting.
I'll work. Yeah, what are you kidding me?
He's not that racist. You know what I mean? I don't know what you're thinking.
I'm so
All right, we'll
hungry.
be right back after the break. Thank you. We are back, and this is exciting because this almost never happens. But Rich is nowhere to be found.
You're taking over
We
the show.
have the studio to
You're
ourselves.
taking over.
We've got Wayne Federman here. He's got the Chronicles of Federman. You can get it on iTunes. It's a fantastic CD. And we have the
Triple CD.
Triple. There's three
Volumes.
for the price of one in there.
Yep.
I don't know if it is for the price of one, but.
Yeah. Oh, look at this.
And then the Reformed Whores
Howdy.
are here.
Hello.
I love that.
From Dallas, Texas. I don't know where. I don't remember where you said you're from. I'm sorry.
That's good.
No, I know
And
where
you're
they're from.
Connecticut.
Yeah, perfect.
One is from Nashville, Tennessee, and the other one is from Rockville, Maryland.
Oh, look at
That's
that
right.
memory.
Hey,
Wow.
listen. That's
I was
how
close. I was close.
Listening.
That's listening, right?
And so, what you guys have been in Brooklyn for 10
I'm
years.
leaving in a minute. I need some time.
Let's do Wayne Federman.
Let's got a big show tonight.
Wayne, what are you doing here in New York on the East Coast?
Well, a number of things. One,
and how often do you come? I'll do like 4 or 5 questions in a row, and then you can answer them all at once.
I came to New York City to I came to New York City to do the Tonight Show.
Oh, that's right.
Then had to go back and shoot a movie.
In Los Angeles?
Yes, with Will Ferrell and Amy
that's
Poehler.
So
Yes.
I've heard finally a reference. I know.
Yeah, it's right. They're like, finally, an actor we've heard of.
You're current. What? How many movies have you done? You're always.
I do a lot of movies, but what I do is what's called the Federman and Out, where I'm in one scene and then I'm done with the movie. Because I believe it's because this is my hunch. That my acting is so powerful.
Yes.
So, in a sense, mesmerizing and brilliant that it's hard to even look at me for too long, and it just ruins the balance of the movie.
Well, because then the other guys come in, and you're like, well, why isn't this guy the whole movie?
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Why do we have to go back to someone less talented like Will Ferrell?
Right. Exactly. So I did that for 40-Year-Old Virgin, Knocked Up, 50 First Dates, Step Brothers, Legally Blonde. Have you heard of any of these movies, ladies?
I've heard them all.
Okay.
Somebody moved their chair a little closer.
Watch
out. Yeah. Get that 10 years ago.
Federman and Out.
Reform?
So we're back.
Question mark?
So we're back.
And
we're finding out Wayne was just did a part in a movie. I don't know what the name of the movie is.
The movie is called The House, which is about gambling, believe it or not.
Oh, really? Good.
Yeah,
and Will Ferrell is
They lose their money in Vegas that they're going to spend on their kids' college tuition, and they're like, the house never loses. So they're like, bing, why don't we open a gambling den in our basement to get the money back? But guess who I play?
Wayne Federman.
Yeah, the craps guy.
Yes. That's unbelievable. The craps guy, not in their house, but in Vegas, that bankrupts them.
You're in the very beginning of the movie.
Are you the stick man or the bat? Or you're
it's a good question. Good question, because I still to this day, I don't know how that game works. It's so many bets.
You have to go with someone who knows.
I was the stick man, so I had to learn how to do that. But in the script, I'm supposed to also take the money, and they were like, that doesn't happen in Vegas. So the other guy starts to take the money. Will grabs him. I hit him with the stick, and then we get into an actual physical fight.
Is this like a spoiler for the movie now? Have you ruined it?
No, I think
First of all, it's in the first 15 minutes. Is that really considered a spoiler?
I know what you're saying. It is a plot point.
It's not a Woody Allen movie.
It is a plot point. But I will say this.
Woody Allen.
Go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
Well, Woody Allen never. He never released his.
Well, no. London Lee was in one of Woody Allen's movies, and he was talking about the movie and this
Who's
and that.
London Lee?
He was a comic way back in the day.
Just passed away.
Did he really?
Yep, last a couple weeks ago.
He was fired from the movie because Woody Allen's very secretive.
Guys, we're doing a moment of silence for London Lee. What just happened?
He did pass away. How long ago? Recently?
A couple weeks ago. Yeah.
Get out of here! Really?
I'm not leaving. I'm just going to say yes, he did.
Okay. So, and Woody Allen was very secretive about
somebody
his movie.
says no. Go ahead.
I said a moment of silence, but he wouldn't.
No, I like it.
I did a moment. How long is a moment?
How about a moment?
Of course, you are correct.
I pause. That's a moment.
100% accurate.
So, like I said, Woody Allen was very secretive about his movies before he never gave any hints of what it was about before it came out.
And that London Lee got cut out?
Because he was like one of the stars in, I think, Purple Rose of Cairo.
What?
Yeah.
I never heard that story.
Yeah, look it up.
I will look it up. But anyway, there's a movie. I'm very happy because I'm in this movie, and it's a key point of the movie. In other words, if he doesn't go bankrupt in Vegas, there is no movie.
Right.
Very much like Legally Blonde. Have you ever seen that movie?
Yeah.
It's a female empowerment movie. Not for you, Rich. But in that movie, she, what is her name? Elle Woods submits her tape to a board at Harvard. I'm on the board.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm like,
Amazing.
we need some diversity. She's a friend of the environment. Well, just obviously because she's hot is the reason we're allowing her in. But we don't vote her in.
Right.
There's no
It's
movie.
Every movie hangs on you. Wow. That's what I'm starting to see.
No idea.
What they do without you?
I thought you were special.
Oh my God.
You're always the first turning point.
I'm a plot
in every
point.
screenplay.
I'm a plot point. I'm a
You know
plot
who'd
point.
be good for this? Wayne Federman.
How long have you been friends
He's
with...
a linchpin of every movie, every
Wayne
comedy
Wayne
movie.
Federman.
How long have you been friends with Apatow?
That's a great question because he wrote the liner notes. There's a whole thing he wrote.
Gee,
in
wow.
there. Yeah. Look at
So far, how many great questions have I
Wow.
had, do you think? About 6.
You're very good.
I was
Very
honored when
innocent.
Wayne Federman asked me to write the liner notes to
Yeah.
this epic package. He's
Yeah.
talking about the
right,
CD.
and then as well.
But you say, my special...
I met him when he was a freshman at USC, and thank God I was nice to him. Thank God.
He says you got a great podcast, and you're a great guest.
Well,
which I'm going to agree with him on that.
I don't know about that, but I've known him since
You're doing
before he
fantastic.
did stand up. He might have dabbled a little when he was in Long Island, but he'd just gone out to USC from Long Island, and he booked me. Like I got work from him. Like the first moment I met him, he booked a comedy thing at USC. It was myself, Kevin Nealon.
Oh.
Yeah, we know.
Okay, all right. Just see what they want to know.
Simmer
And then
down.
Tommy Sledge. You remember that guy?
I remember the name.
Yeah.
He wasn't he the guy that
Yeah.
was like a fucking
40s,
Yeah.
Private Eye. So,
Private Eye.
so that's, and we just remained friends.
He just passed away.
That's not true.
I did a moment of silence anyway. I just
Huh?
did it naturally. A moment of silence.
But yeah, so I've known Judd for like the whole time.
He's like a real good guy, Judd. He
Tell me.
fucking tweeted when our movie came out. He tweeted it twice.
This is this interview style again.
No, I'm saying, but I'm saying something nice about somebody else. I'm saying what he did for us was nice. You're like a caller. Why don't you just go to the other room and
I
call
want that
in?
guy to call back.
But no, I'm saying what a nice guy is. He tweeted he didn't have to do that.
No, he loves.
And we didn't
comedy.
ask him.
Let me tell you what he does. Let me tell you about Judd.
All right, tell.
He loves comedy. He loves it to this day. He's like he's still a comedy nerd, like young comedians and
Oh, keep your fingers crossed. Okay. Oh, she's back.
Oh, we're hoping for tuberculosis.
No, just pure out choking.
Oh, because you wanted her to choke and die.
Because he went for the long, slow
Right.
death, which I don't think you're into at all. You mean I'm going to have to care for her for the next 15 years?
Yeah, with hot towels and soup. So that's great that he did that for you. And this was the movie that Bonnie did about.
No, that Bonnie and I did.
Oh, I thought.
No, I produced it and starred, and she directed. I produced it. We made a movie together.
I did see that movie. And it's excellent.
Called
Obviously.
Women Aren't Funny.
Right. Yeah, it's excellent.
Why is there someone supposed to be there and it's not on there? Oh, that's you giving me a note. Oh, just go ahead and ask him, Lewis.
Can you tell us a little bit about your experience with Still Punching the Clown? I know it's supposed to be released this year.
Mm-hmm. You're talking to Marie?
No, you.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Wayne.
I'm sorry. Yes.
Wayne.
I'm kidding. This is a movie. Do you know Punching the Clown?
Is that Is that no? That's not Goldthwait's.
No.
movie.
It's Henry Phillips did this movie about comedy.
Oh, that's.
It's so good.
You've seen it.
Yes,
Henry
it's
Phillips
amazing.
did the music.
And he's a music comedian. You might
I
have
saw that movie actually. It's
He's
great.
brilliant. He
Yeah.
really is.
So
yeah.
his style, I just wish I was that confident where you can take that much time on stage.
I know.
You have that a little bit. You know what I mean?
I'm just don't know what to say. So it's a little different with me. But he also does those videos, those cooking videos.
I don't like him that much.
Oh, I think there's someone.
Do you like him?
Yeah,
oh
they're
my
the
God.
worst.
I love the guy.
I
love
hate
the
them.
Guy.
No, I just go. I brought it up because I don't think they're good at all.
We don't high five here. Go ahead.
So anyway, he's doing a sequel. And I play this is the great thing. Good question. I play a network executive, but in the movie is J.K. Simmons, who won an Oscar last year.
He's in the movie?
He's in the movie.
Wow.
J.K. Simmons is in the movie.
Wait, did he get him before he won the Oscar or after?
Before he won the Oscar, but the buzz was already happening.
Yeah,
the buzz was already happening. And also, by the way, J.K. Simmons, the voice of the yellow M&M. Just little side.
Everybody knows that.
I didn't know that.
Did not know that. Did not. You're not going to know the impression. But so anyway,
He always struck me as more of a red.
How fucking great was he in that movie?
Okay, wait, this is the best. Rich, you're going to love this. So in the movie, this is before he won the Oscar, but I had already seen Whiplash. I kind of get to dress him down. Like, I get to yell at Fletcher. Like, it was the greatest thing I've ever done. Like, you better make this right. He's like, I will. No, it's on you. Like that. It was like, so great.
But also, do you ever feel intimidated acting with some of these other, he won an Oscar. I mean, he didn't at that time, but he was.
I knew who he was going to.
Yeah.
That rolled. You saw that movie, right?
Yeah, and he was great. He played.
Did you see Whiplash?
Oh, yeah.
Ladies?
So good.
Oh, no?
No, I have.
I saw it. It was
Smarter Tor watched it.
It's about a car accident.
He was
Half the
great.
boys have
He
seen
was
it.
great on Oz. He played the head of the Aryan Brotherhood on Oz, and he was fucking great.
I've not seen Oz. Is that about the
prison?
It's prison.
Oh, I thought it was about the guy behind the curtain.
And he was also good
Wayne
in the Allstate commercials or whatever he does.
Yes, he is in that. It's not Allstate. What is it? It's Farmers. It's
Farmers,
It's
yeah.
I don't know.
Farmers. Because I'm in a commercial right now with Kenny Rogers. I don't know if you've seen it.
You are?
Yeah, it's for Geico.
I didn't know that.
Oh, I saw it. I saw it.
You
You're
did
playing
it.
cards with him.
Yes.
He's singing, and you're at the card
Yeah,
table.
you're singing the gambler.
Man.
Yeah.
Wayne.
Wait, yes.
I feel like a narcissist now because
No.
they keep bringing up my
No,
credits.
love
No,
it.
but
We
it's
love
fun.
it.
It's all coming back to us now.
It's
We know who
great.
you
Listen, back in the day, people would say you're selling out doing commercials, but you were fucking great.
But at some point, you got to look at things and make some tough choices. I get it.
That was that's you're
There's a
sitting there.
different, you're just surviving, Wayne. You're not selling out.
No,
you gotta feed it.
Everybody's staring at him singing. It's almost like when you're watching my cousin Vinny and the stuttering lawyer and the whole jury is staring at him.
Yeah.
It's so fucking funny. That's a good commercial.
Do you have any good stories from that commercial shoot?
Just that. No.
He does.
He is. He's super sweet. He's super sweet, and we talked a lot about, believe it or not, the Eagles. Which is a famous 70s rock band, and they
I love how they're like, yes, they get
We're like,
excited
yeah,
and they know what.
everything,
We know
because he
that.
was very instrumental in getting them together. There's the Eagles documentary.
Oh, wow,
I saw.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I just
After I saw Women Aren't Funny.
since he said a couple things, I just hosted a show with like 20,000. But Joe, what's his name? Joe Walsh was one of the musicians from the Eagles.
Life's been good to him.
Well,
They don't know. I'm playing half
so
the room.
No.
I'm sorry. It's fine. Look,
We know you from commercials.
We both have our debut albums out, so I don't want to say anything.
they're younger. It's so
You're both
funny
on
that
the
you
same path.
We're on the same path. We're on the same path.
It's cool.
That's a good commercial, man.
Thank you. Oh, I'm so glad you saw
How
it.
long does it take to do something
2
like
hours.
Really?
Oh,
Wow.
Two
That's so
hours. I mean, there was an hour of makeup and getting but on set, on the
that? How
set,
many takes? How many takes for
a
that?
lot of takes, and
they just go fast.
and they just, I think also because he's not a kid, the way I would describe it. You want to get him like fresh and like thing, and not make it
Right.
too taxing.
But it still seems, I mean, didn't they used to like take like a week? They'd spend more money than a
Yeah, they would.
fucking
Pour-
feature film on
Yeah,
them.
they-
And they really scaled back.
Look, that's not Scott LaRose. We're talking to Wayne Federman.
That's funny.
Another reference, no one.
I don't
Just
care.
the
I'm doing
blank
it.
faces.
I just like doing him for him.
I love it. It's for me. It's for Wayne. I appreciate it. But listen, I have to go do just so you know, little insight into my career. Did the Tonight Show a week and a half ago.
That's great.
Tonight, doing 2 shows for no money.
Yeah,
That's comedy.
Well, thank you for
Wayne,
coming.
you're so
Very
funny.
funny.
Thank you so much
Very
for
funny.
coming
Oh, my
in.
God.
We really appreciate
We
it.
put you right up there with the funniness
gonna
of Dave
see-
Feldman.
You're going to see a real bump with us. You know what I mean?
Okay, I'm going to track it. I can track it.
I'm holding it like I'm
Hold
on
it up
TV.
to the microphone. Hold it up to the mic.
The Chronicles of Fetterman. So
Very
please
funny.
pick it up. It's a 3-disc fucking package.
And if you're getting it on iTunes,
Yeah.
I don't know your price, but you're getting 3 discs for whatever.
$14.99.
$14.99. That's the
Deal.
price of one premium
Yes,
CD.
the price of one premium. One actual, like a real artist.
Yes, you're getting 3.
Beyonce.
Yes.
You get 3.
Three Wayne Federmans for the price of a Beyonce.
And there's intros on it, and I kind of talk about And enough.
Well, you're a fascinating guy, and we wish that you would come back anytime you're in New York.
Let me just say, fascinating is euphemism for not funny.
He's a
I already said you were funny. I couldn't say it again.
He's a comic. Don't act like he cured a disease.
You're fantastic.
You act like
Wayne Federman. You're wonderful.
Wonderful.
Wow.
Guys, thank you so much. As soon as you offered, what did I say?
Yes, absolutely.
I wanted to be on the show. So this is not something I'm like,
I
want to
just
fit
guessed.
it in.
I didn't remember what your answer was.
Out of here.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Wayne Federman, ladies and gentlemen.
Bye. Bye.
All right.
Have a great time with life. Everything. It's not an album, it's cracks.
A moment of silence for Wayne Federman.
You guys keep talking. I'm just watching.
No, we are, but we don't want to talk about you until you leave the room.
Yeah.
It has to be about me as soon as I leave.
Very funny.
I mean,
You gonna take your juice? Or you want me to sell it on eBay?
Do you say? Oh, I thought you said you take your Jews.
No.
No. Where do you get that coat? I like that. That's a sweatshirt, but it's a coat.
what?
Ross for less. I swear to God, Ross.
It's a Letterman coat.
Yeah.
Oh, it is?
Feel the material.
All right, we're feeling
it's
material
nice.
now.
It's nice.
Listen, can I feel it?
Ross Dress for Less.
It's almost like Dress Barn, but
that's great.
It's a little nicer.
What, Ross?
Yeah.
I'm a Marshalls guy.
Oh, okay.
Marshalls and then TJ Maxx.
Yeah,
I'm
a
Ross-
Maximista.
Do you guys both have the same hoodie on right now?
We
Yes,
do.
it's our Sturgis one.
Oh, you got it
Oh,
given
that's
to you.
fucking cool.
There's cum all over it. It's fine.
I'll see you later.
Have great shows, Wayne.
All right. Very funny. He was fucking funny,
great.
man.
He's great. I was IMDbing and seeing everything that he's been in. It's like,
Well, he told
holy-
us you didn't have to IMDb.
Well,
Yeah.
I-
That's
Listen to
hilarious.
him
I
instead.
didn't
Put
want
your phone down.
Yeah.
And listen to him.
That's Wayne. You get 5 minutes alone with him. He'll tell you everything he's ever done.
No, it's good.
No.
I mean, if you put it all together, everything he's done, it's great. It's great. I mean, it's only 3 minutes. But, no.
If you put, like,
All
if you
those
like
one-liners.
compiled it all in one
it's
thing.
3 minutes. Maybe 4.
Have you
He's
done
been
movies?
in a ton of stuff.
Do you do movies? Are you?
I've written on movies. I've done punch up on movies. I did one quick scene in Top 5. Not even scene. I
I'm
had I had
coming
one
up
line.
on the age where, women really complain that there's no good parts left for women anymore. And that's when I'm going to start.
There you
I'm
go.
going to give myself a challenge.
Yeah.
So, movies. No, I did one line in Top 5, and I obviously our movie.
How was that line?
I fucked it up. I overacted.
Let me see.
No.
Hear it
Yeah,
out.
do it
Let's
now,
hear it
do
now.
it.
Are you going up tonight?
Yeah, that's great.
Oh,
That
that's
sounds
great.
great.
I thought it was very conversational.
I almost
That's it.
answered.
Yeah, exactly.
I was like always up.
And
up
do
for
you
it
guys
all.
do any acting? Do you go
Yeah,
on
we've
auditions?
done some.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We do.
I was in
commercials and stuff.
I was the waitress in Men in Black 3.
You can see
I
her
fucking
very.
love that
from
movie.
that.
Oh,
It
wow.
was so
really
cool
fun.
and inside. There were so many things that people didn't see in that movie, like Lady Gaga. There was so many things.
I didn't see Lady Gaga.
There was yes,
She in
there, yeah.
I gotta
There's
watch it.
something.
You were in a movie
there's a
with Lady
reference. No, there's
I
a
don't know
reference
for
to.
sure that she
There's a
was in that
reference
movie.
to her.
Oh, okay.
There's a reference
I'm
to
not
her.
sure he's
Again.
even talking about the same movie
Oh,
you
wait,
guys
It
are
was
talking
great.
about.
It was so cool. Like there was a bunch of references when they were
Hard to
in
say.
where he got all his all his weapons and stuff. You know where they walked through. There was so many cool references, like Andy Warhol.
Yeah.
There was a reference about him in the movie.
Oh yeah. That was fun.
Yeah.
Oh
so
yeah, it was
whatever.
cool. It was a neat thing to
Wait,
hang
did
out
I
with Will
miss an
Smith.
Andy Warhol reference? Thank you, Rich.
I don't think you saw the movie. You didn't see Men in Black
I'm just
3.
saying, like, you're like, so many cool references.
Yes, it was. That's what
They brought
that's
up
what
Andy Warhol at one point.
No, there
And
was
Lady Gaga. Oof,
Tippi
wow.
Hendren was mentioned. A lot of people don't realize.
Lola Falana.
The water skiing squirrel they brought up.
Wow.
You know that.
I'm just saying.
If you've got
I loved the movie.
anything to say to us, you can call in. We don't have any calls on the board. That means you're going to probably get on the air.
866-969-1969.
866-969-1969.
This Friday, I'll be at the Stanhope House in New Jersey. This Friday. Next weekend, Thanksgiving weekend.
Now, that's a great room.
Yes.
Even though I didn't really do that well there.
Yes, you did.
But
I
you
went.
came and you did some time before I went up. I think it was a mistake. I can't let that happen anymore.
Why?
Because it takes me a long time to recover. There's a certain You're a legend, you know. And
He has
get
that on
excited.
his CD, doesn't he?
What?
Didn't Wayne Federman have Legend on his CD?
Says that Rich Voss is a legend.
He
on
said,
his CD.
no, he says that he's a legend that you may know. Something
I'm
like
a
that.
fucking legend.
You're a legend that everybody knows. Let's
a good
not
point.
make that mistake. Anybody who dressed up as Rich for Halloween, call us. Let us know how that went.
That's when you know you really made it.
866-969-1969.
No one did.
How long have y'all been married?
Listen, we asked the questions, okay?
Oh, I'm just curious. I thought we were going to learn more about relationships
10
and stuff
years.
on My Wife
No,
Hates Me.
we
10
did
years.
celebrate, the last one was 10-year
10 years.
wedding. I don't know if celebrate, it was, I had to go to court and then, Rich, because for a traffic violation and then.
Oh, okay.
By the end of it, the bailiff or whatever was yelling, I could have you, for contempt of court.
To me.
I could have you arrested.
Oh.
Yeah, to Rich.
I didn't like how they treated my wife.
Oh,
So
that's
that's-
so romantic.
Really nice.
Yeah, it was,
So
it
you-
was a little
Is
off.
10 like
Don't hate
paper,
her.
or what is 10? 10.
I don't know.
It's a noose.
Oh,
It's a news.
You got her a gold noose.
oh.
Go, why don't you
Rich,
go?
are you unhappy in the marriage? Just be
I'm
honest.
very happy. You make me feel like dancing.
Oh,
You make me feel like dancing.
that's what we talked about when we approached you.
What's that?
When we said, great job. We saw you perform at the Red Clay. And then we also were like, your wife did better than you. She murdered.
But she didn't.
She
But go
murdered.
ahead.
She did. She
When
Did I
when
have
you-
to follow him that time?
Yeah.
Oh, so
but
I
you
think
ripped
I can.
into him. You're
Yeah.
like,
Oh, I
that.
had-
You've been
yeah.
doing this for that long, and that's what you do.
No, it was very
It was
funny.
very
That was at
funny. But you were-
that was at the hangar.
Oh, yeah.
Right. But you were very funny.
She was
there
very
as well.
funny, but I played to the comics.
Right.
Dale
Right.
from
We all-
Mississippi.
Oh,
Yes. What's up?
You tell me, Dale.
Oh, okay. Well, first thing, Rich, you're awesome.
Thank you.
Next one, I've got to pick on your wife there. When she first came on the air tonight, she had to use that freaking word that drives me up the damn wall.
Uh-oh, what is that?
Anywho's. What?
Oh, I hate that.
I knew when I was saying it. One time I said it on stage and these black women laughed so hard at me. I was like, I'll never say it again.
I hate it. I hate that. Anyhow.
I've literally been hanging up on my wife here lately when she says that shit on the phone. I'm like, no, I won't accept that word, and hung up. I've done it
Okay.
Good for
twice
you.
today.
Dale, I appreciate you setting me straight.
Thank you. He's right.
Yes, now.
All
Bye.
right.
Thanks for
Very
Thanks a
calling.
lot.
Goodbye.
Anywho, no.
Annie.
Go to California. We got a California call.
Oh, drive time in California. Derek.
Hey, how you guys doing tonight?
Pretty good.
Obviously, you can tell we're doing all right.
Yeah, obviously, right?
Mm-hmm.
I got nothing good to add to this conversation. You guys said you need some callers on the board.
What do you...
Oh, man,
Wait,
that's
are you in
lovely.
your car? Are you in your car?
Yeah, for the next 2.5 hours.
What
Yeah,
part of
drive time in L.A.
What part of California?
Torrance right now. I'm on the 91.
Oh, just hang up on him.
Aw.
How about Crystal in Arizona? Let's go to Crystal. Bye, Derek.
Bye, Derek.
Thanks for calling.
Good luck.
Good job.
Next
Crystal.
time, why don't you try saying you're on the 5, just coming back from your job at Disney, okay?
Yeah, yeah.
Then we will. Go ahead, Crystal.
Hey guys, how are you doing this evening?
A female. Good for
Yay.
you.
We
ladies.
never get women calling.
Well, we have our other therapist.
Well, yeah, but I mean, just random women, they never call.
I'm just driving with my boyfriend. He doesn't want me calling in. But we went to see Rick in Scottsdale about 6 months back.
Uh-huh.
And I was trying to remember why some lady got mad and he was fighting with some lady in the crowd.
Have you ever had a show, Rich, where you didn't fight with someone?
I don't know, but when I was in Scottsdale, I don't know if you were at the show. I was at this Norton. We should get him to come in the studio.
I tried to get It's coming.
Some old lady in a wheelchair went up and did a few minutes before
No,
me.
come on.
She was like 85 years old.
How did they get her on the stage? There's a
whatever.
little ramp?
So she went on, and then she sat in the
Curious about
audience.
the handicapped issue.
Then she sat in the audience, and I fucking was talking to her, and she said she was a Holocaust survivor. And that's always fun to have in the audience.
That was your opener?
Then some lady did a guest spot.
Thanks for calling, Crystal.
We have a special guest just walk in the room. One of our favorite people.
No, it's Jim Norton.
Oh, I thought he was saying me.
No,
God damn it! I didn't realize a mix-up was happening.
You got to be on your toes for this show, Jim. We're ready to rock and roll.
You just did a special because today is Is it today?
No, it's going to air on his birthday. That wasn't live, but they're just going to air it on his birthday.
How did it go?
It was good. I mean, I didn't know.
Was it Pryor's birthday?
Yeah, 75th would be his 75th. So me and Sherrod did it. We just talked to the audience a little bit, and it was fun. It was easier.
Do you know enough about Pryor to?
Yeah, and I have enough of a fucking fanaticism for his the material he did that didn't get laughs.
What's your favorite album of his?
Live and Smoking, even though he bombed on it.
What's his second favorite album?
That Nigger's Crazy.
Oh, I just wanted him to say it! Boom!
But I was talking about Rich.
Well, when did he bombed on which one?
On film, on Live and Smoking.
Is that the one from the Improv?
Oh, yeah, you were there for that. Yes, that's my favorite thing.
I wish I was.
Do you know
You didn't hear that? Oh, you weren't in there when we talked about it?
No. No.
Which one was it? He went and he filmed it and he bombed, and then he went back the next night and refilmed it and he
Live on the
killed it.
Sunset Strip.
Boom.
Yeah.
That's some balls.
Did
right
he bomb
there.
the night before?
Yeah.
Why?
What did he say? Did you guys see the documentary on him on Showtime? He said something when he came out. He actually came out and was like, "Hey man, I just did your credit. I'm sorry." He kind of apologized to the audience. They show that clip. I'd never seen that before.
Yeah.
It was really sad.
But yeah, it was uncomfortable. Him like, I can't do it. I'm not doing it.
I can't do it. Yeah, he said that to the audience.
Wait, the first night he was taping, he said, I can't do this?
Yeah, I heard Mooney kept running up and like lighting cigarettes for him and kind of caretaking him a little bit.
Was that after the fire?
Yeah, it was the first thing back after the fire.
Oh, but he was doing spots around town, wasn't he?
Yeah, but I guess he just couldn't. He didn't want to. That's after he went to Africa, and he didn't want to say nigger anymore because he had that like revelation, and he just couldn't say it. He couldn't say that to other black people anymore. It was really, I guess, a weird time for him.
But he came around.
I hope so. I know. I certainly did.
Well, obviously, he stopped watching sports. So he did it that night, but did he at least do a set for the audience?
Oh, yeah. I think that was the end of his set, he said that. I think. Again, I don't remember the doc. There's another one on Netflix I want to watch. You think I would have watched that before I fucking...
Oh, it's so good.
Yeah, I've heard.
Yeah.
Did you see it?
Yeah.
No, she didn't.
No, of course I did.
What's it called?
That guy that said the N-word.
Did you see the part?
I don't remember what it's called, but I did. Yeah, that's a different... no, I don't know what it was called,
I see so many prior things, so you don't know which one is which one now.
Yeah, I've read so many books on him and seen so many weird little... He's got so many albums out there with like compilations and clean stuff.
So I wonder, like, Pryor loves... didn't he love Eddie Griffin? Wasn't he a big fan of Eddie Griffin?
Not to my knowledge, no.
No, he wasn't?
No. I didn't know. I'm not saying he wasn't, but I never heard that.
Was Pryor, did you know, a fan of any other comic? Like, was there anybody besides Mooney at one point?
He loved Mooney, I'm sure. I'm sure he liked Carlin. They did a Larry King. Larry King interviewed Pryor, and all comedians were calling in and worshiping Richard. This is at the end of his life. And, like Roseanne and all these big comics were just being so... The only one that called in to talk to him was Carlin. Like, hey, Richie, because they knew each other. He fucking shit on him because he would always bogart joints. Like, you called like you and I would talk to each other. Not implying that either of us would ever be in that position of honor.
Yeah, no, I like how you
I should say it's the way I would call you if you were on a podcast.
I mean, one of you will be in a wheelchair soon. I will say that.
My question is, did you pull the skin down last? Anyhow.
I don't get it.
Nothing. You don't get it?
Jim, do you know the Reformed whores?
I do not, no.
Well, these gals are...
I don't like the implication of that, though. I like the ones that are still on the tab.
I don't know why
If you Google whores, we will come up, though. So you'll find us later,
So the Reformed whores, why do you call yourself that?
Because that's our message.
Because we used to whore, and now we don't.
Did you ever whore professionally or just as people?
Just people.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Lots of fucking day jobs. Not fucking for
Yeah,
oh, you don't mean sexual whores, you mean...
Just like everybody's hoarding themselves out.
Fair enough.
They're a comedy team. I met them in Atlanta at a comedy festival.
Okay. Comedy team.
What did I say?
Comedy team. Yeah.
Comedy team.
Comedy band.
And she plays ukulele. She's a guitar, and their voices are fucking amazing. Amazing fucking voices. She looks like my ex-girlfriend.
That's funny.
Okay.
That's really worrying.
And no, they complimented me when I first met them, so I said, you can come on.
Yeah, that's all it takes. Great set. You want to come on and do my podcast? Did you guys play a song yet?
Yeah.
We did a couple.
We want to play another one?
I'd love to hear these voices. I have to leave.
Yeah, we're almost done anyway, so...
I have a whore who's not reformed showing up at my apartment.
Did you move yet? Did you move?
No, it's going to be 4 months for renovation. It's going to be a nightmare. It's a nightmare.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, you bought a new place?
Yeah.
Wow.
Fuck,
Things are
tell me
going
what it's
well
like to have
for-
money.
what's it like
is
to
life,
own
is life
something?
easy? Like, I mean, having money.
It's not. I wouldn't say it's easy. I mean, I don't have financial burdens, but you're always afraid you're going to lose everything. And I don't go more than 2 days without thinking about hanging myself. So, it
But
really
wait a
doesn't
second,
get me.
you don't put.
Oh,
like,
that's relief.
Like you don't put anything in like a safety deposit box, like a bunch of cash, just in case.
No, I have a little bit, but not much. I'm like, everything's so traceable. It's like I have enough tied into my apartment in stocks where I'm like, I'm okay if an emergency. You know, a few grand, but nothing, substantial. I don't trust it.
All right.
I don't want to bore me with my finances.
I just want to know because I knew you when you were no, but I mean, you're still on nothing in my book, but you're loaded.
No, I'm not loaded, but I'm okay.
You're okay.
Yeah.
You're all right.
Let's hear you play songs.
Do you have a song about finding a rich guy?
No, but we do have a song for our favorite demographic of fans, the lesbians.
All right, let's do it. Jim's practically a lesbian.
Perfect. This is for you then, Jim. Sick and tired of the same routine and craving something new. I thought that it might be time to switch up the menu.
My heart's been chopped and shredded and tossed and diced and julienne by you. I'm gonna 8 your dicks tonight and do what I gotta do.
Haven't given up on dating, but I'm not staying in. No, tonight I'm eating out.
Oh man, you know what they mean.
I'm an open-minded kind of gal, never been a picky eater.
And you know there's nothing sweeter than the taste of a lady's beaver.
Don't want no 1 minute hunger, man. I'm through with your fast food.
I'm gonna dive face first into a 5-course meal that's finger-licking good.
I've ordered up some good loving, but I'm not staying in. No, tonight I'm eating out.
Some tried it once in college, but they can't handle the babe buffet. Need a sophisticated palate to enjoy this hot entree. Soft as gumdrop, sweet as pie, a culinary cunnilingus delight. Sorry, ma'am, might never see me again once I take a bite. Ah!
Take out a breath.
Is that how it's done?
I think so.
Might not be your cup of tea, but I got no reservations. The world's my oyster, I'll slurp it up. Ain't worried about starvation.
You may say, hey, how do you know that there's no dining finer? Well, I won't be discreet. I know that bitch is sweet, cause I too have a vagina. Don't want nothing floppy. Tonight we're getting sloppy. If you savor the flavor, she might return the favor. I'm sampling women, but I'm not staying in. No, tonight I'm eating out.
Wow, very good.
Thank you.
Fucking
I'm
great.
hungry.
Another feminist anthem.
Yeah.
But it's so funny because someone is going to think you're talking about eating pussy.
I know.
Amazing.
I don't
It's
know
really
if
good.
you know how close you came in some of the euphemisms. Very.
Well, at Sturgis, they all thought we were lesbians.
You're not.
No, I think. You're not.
Just
You guys are both wearing the same hoodie.
Dibbling.
I mean, what do you
Weekend
want us to
lesbians.
believe?
Weekend lesbians, you guys. That's it.
No, I like the dick.
You what?
I like dick.
Oh, dick.
Yeah.
I think it's a deck. At
Deck.
first I was like,
I like dick on a deck.
I like
the
to
balls.
drink.
I just want the balls part.
You just want the balls? Yeah, I
the
know.
balls.
Why put up with the nonsense when you get right to the onion? Yeah. That's what leaves the aftertaste. You know what I mean?
Oh, gosh.
But some guys really enjoy that, their balls being
What?
licked.
Punched. Oh, sorry. What?
Yeah, punched. Right.
Punch them.
Do they really?
Yeah. Max was a dominatrix. She used to ball kick. It's called ball busting.
You know, it's always fun that when you have your wife say, some guys like their balls licked. That's always fun to hear coming out of your wife's
And
mouth.
by the way, he means that not sarcastically. He likes hearing that.
I'll tell you. Fucking.
You know,
I'm stuck
Jimmy
here.
knows you a little too well. He's throwing you off your game.
No, there's nothing to know me. I mean, what the fuck?
There's nothing to know me. What is it just words that you're just spitting out now?
I'm just done. I'm tired. I'm fucking
You're hungry.
burnt out. I'm starving.
It's never too early to start your plugs.
Well, we're going to... time we have, Lewis? 3 fucking minutes? We got 3 minutes.
Right.
What do you plug? Where you at? You got anything coming up?
Well, Moon Tower went on sale today for Austin. I'm doing that April 23rd, and I'm in Florida, Jacksonville this weekend, Thursday, Friday, Saturday at the Comedy Zone. I got a bunch of dates: San Francisco, Vegas, all up on my website.
Some guy, who was the guy that was at our wedding? He wants to open for you.
Don't snap your fingers at me.
He wants to open for you in. Fuck.
Oh, James.
What's his name?
Something James.
Fuck.
The guy who was at your wedding?
He was at the wedding. He was at our wedding as a comic in L.A. when we had the party in L.A. when there was a lot of comics there. But you're somewhere. He's living now in a fucked up.
He's in real bad shape, Jim. He needs you. He needs you.
Good sell.
Oh, Tommy James. His name is Tommy James.
Tommy, I know him, right?
Where do
I know him from? I know him.
Not the Shondells. Tommy. He's a comic. Tommy James. And he said, what?
What was wrong with the Shondells reference? I mean,
I don't know.
If you don't squeeze one of those out every once in a while, where are you?
Bonnie gets upset because
why?
She doesn't know these bands.
He loves the show. He loves it.
So
remember when Raina was going, "You love your hat more than your family."
And she could have said that about any object in the house.
All right, Jim. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you.
Well,
I'm local this weekend.
Where you at?
I'm just at the stand one night, and I think Saturday night I'm at the stand, and Friday night I'm at New York. What is it called?
We'll
New York
walk down
Comedy
with
Club?
you if you have a minute. We're
I'm
leaving.
gonna be somewhere.
All right, this Friday I'm at the Stanhope House. Next weekend I'm at Comedy Connection, Rhode Island on Thanksgiving weekend. The weekend after, Treehouse Comedy, me and Florentine together, 4th and 5th of December. Ladies, what do you have coming up? You said you had something.
Well, we'll be at the San Francisco Sketch Fest in January, and we're going to be at the Charleston Comedy Festival also in January. And then
January's a big.
January's a big
Well,
month
we have
for
a lot
us.
of comedy shows in
And a lot of
December
stuff
for
in-
Christmas and stuff
Yeah,
in
and
Brooklyn.
stuff in, like, New
But
York.
go to our website, reformedwhores.com, and our full schedule's on up there.
Thank you guys so much
Yes,
for
you were
coming
great.
in. You were terrific.
Oh,
Really
And
wonderful.
how do we get your
Thanks for having
CD?
us.
Can people get
You
it?
can get it on iTunes. It's called Ladies Don't Spit.
Songs that'll leave a good taste in your mouth.
Cool.
You guys are great. Great voices.
The
Funny.
Chronicles of
Thank you.
Fetterman
Thank you.
available on iTunes. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you.